right on time.
Beautiful.
Where's everybody?
I don't know.
There's one.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Good, how are y'all?
I kind of understood.
Living.
I kind of understand what you mean by their voices being similar now.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I feel
I
like
have fixed it.
Yeah, I feel like Matt's though is like, I don't know. It's like his microphone itself sounds different.
Yeah, I just haven't. I can't pick up on it yet.
Yeah.
How was your guys' weeks?
You already know how mine went.
That's fair.
Did you see that picture I posted?
Where?
In the other chat. It was from my one of the reasons why I stayed late yesterday is because I had
Oh, the counting picture. Yes, I saw
Yeah.
that.
I thought that was so weird. I just got jizzed on by ranch dressing.
Disgusting. But funny enough, I have literally a bottle of ranch dressing in my hand as you said that.
Well, I took the lid off, but then I squeezed something else onto my plate, and then I went to go shake the ranch dressing, and the lid wasn't on it.
I've done that with milk before. Oh my gosh.
Ugh. And then it literally popped and just exploded on me. What does PP stand for?
Oh, passive perception. I was like, in what concept? Or doesn't like Lisa today.
I'm back.
Glad you made it.
Yeah. Had to reboot the whole computer.
Oh goodness.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
All right. Didn't have to wait long at all. Everybody ready to do some carnival things?
Yes.
Very ready.
Right. I'll try and do a convincing Matt the Tabaxi. We last left off with I believe we were all the stalls after Malik punched his very last ticket punch.
I think I was
Oh,
too
yeah.
overdue.
I think I had one ticket punch left.
I think I did too.
Yeah, I took track. Silva, you have one left. Meadow, you have two left. Ruben has a whole bunch left. And Matt has 3 left.
Oh, I'm glad to know I can count.
Good. I had to go back through and watch the video.
Are you sure I have 2 left? Did you count the thing at the end with the eye staring contest? Because I feel like
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, because I felt like I was counting 2 when he was doing the ring toss, and then so I have 1.
And then you got the tattoo.
Yes. I mean, I think you're all about due for a ticket, aside from
Yeah.
perhaps Ruben, who has managed his ticket finances a little bit better.
Economically stable. Okay.
Yeah, are you guys gonna go get some tiggies?
I guess, yeah. Malik is going
Sure.
to check his pocket if he has enough money. Do I even actually? Fuck, I forgot to open my. Oh, it's been so long. Ah! Okay. 8 gold.
To go back to the booth too, myself. There we go. As you guys all make your way back to the ticket booth, there's a pretty cheerful, like, general buzz that's surrounding you from the carnival. Everybody's laughing and everything, like, seems extra twinkly, and the carnival just seems to be extra vibrant. And as you approach the booth, you see a familiar goblin energetically handing out tickets to a group of carnival goers, who all squeal delight and begin running in opposite directions.
Okay. Malik is going to push past anyone in line, just ignoring their existence, and move up to the ticket man, waving a gold piece in his face, because he doesn't have any change, and he is not economically stable.
Welcome,
Ticket man,
my
take
friends.
my piece.
Oh, absolutely. We back so soon.
Yes.
Uh,
Just as a
and
1,000-yard stare.
he rifles in one of his boxes and presents to you 2 silver pieces and a new full shiny ticket.
Right. Just backs away slowly into the group again.
Silva stands back to see if anyone else wants to buy a ticket before she is willing to step forward. Seeing no one, she steps forward and hands over a gold piece also and says, I would also like to purchase another ticket if it wouldn't be any trouble.
No trouble at all. I see you guys are enjoying your time at the carnival.
It is quite diverting.
He takes your gold piece with a quick snatch and quickly deposits 3 silver pieces in return. alongside another shiny ticket.
And Silva says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think you counted wrong. Isn't it 8 silver pieces for a ticket? I think I owe you a silver piece back."
You're right. Oh, you're right. What honesty you have. Good on you.
Does not look confused.
He's an old man goblin. He gets a free pass. I don't know what my
No, I
excuse
mean,
is, but
he doesn't understand charity. It's not a concept he understands.
Malik's like, "You idiot. You should have taken the free silver piece."
yeah, for sure.
It's pure confusion. It's a concept you can't fathom. Giving without getting. Oh,
Ruben will also step up and say, I better get one too, just in case. I don't want to run out and have to come back here once everyone's already gotten another one.
financially stable rabbit.
And he'll give exact change.
An idea, and here's your ticket, young man.
Thank you.
Young hair, and he'll hand you the shiny gilded ticket.
Oh well. I suppose we're off again to more festivities.
Yes, little flying lady, do you also require another ticket?
Yes, please. Can I have 2, actually?
Absolutely. That'll be 16 silver pieces, or a gold piece and 6 silver.
I only have 2 gold pieces.
Give me one of those. Give me 2 of those, and I'll give you some change.
Okay. And I hand over 2 gold pieces.
And then he hands you 4 silver pieces, because that's the kind of math that we can do, and we're both hoping that that's right.
Thank you.
You all have a fine time at the carnival now, and don't forget to visit the Big Top in just an hour. And he gives you guys a wave, and the other people who are waiting in line behind you, who were cut in front of, impatiently begin to step up as Matt comes around the corner. I absolutely did not forget about him. And quietly and solemnly hands over a single gold piece for another ticket of his own.
That he's not going to use.
You never know. I don't want to rob him. I don't want to rob him of the experience if that's what he wants when he comes back.
Good. Well then, I suppose we got all our tickets. So I suppose we could now resume the act of festivities.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Looks at Matt. Want to take out the map? Matt the map man.
The map, the map, the map.
You marked him off.
I did. It was helpful for me. I did.
Good idea.
Where to
But you
again?
can't visit them again.
Wasn't it snail racing we talked about?
Yeah, it was snail racing.
To the snails.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, you guys head off and you make your way all the way. And you're walking, and just as you guys are about to step into the large track area, a giant dragonfly swoops overhead as you guys are walking through. And its rider, because there is a whooping carnival goer on its back, spills a drink in its hand over a group of the Witchlight hands, who exclaim loudly in irritation, but they don't seem to be too frustrated and kind of laugh it off.
Oh god, so many.
That's a lot of pixies.
There's a lot of pixies.
Fireball.
Are
No.
Are they all riding snails?
So there are stands that are all this race course, and they're all filled with like fairgoers. They're cheering and ringing bells and swinging their rattles and waving their flags. And there's the starting line here, with 8 giant snails, and they're all having their shells scrubbed by these flighting pixies.
Ah.
And then here, above the course, a wooden gantry is hanging from the branch of a central tree, where there are 2 goblins who you might assume are going to officiate the proceedings.
Horrible schemes come in my head. Oh, okay. Would you say in my alchemy kit or blah blah blah, do I have salt?
Oh my gosh, no. I hope
No,
not.
I don't think you do. Not unless you have maybe a mess kit. I might give you salt and pepper in a mess kit.
I have.
Or like no, not a mess kit, like a cook's kit, whatever that's called.
Oh
I
no,
have
I
an
do not have
herbalism
that.
kit, but I'm not letting him anywhere near it.
I have an herbalism kit too. I
No.
also have a poisoner's kit.
No, I think that's gonna come specifically in the cook's equipment.
Okay, that's fine. I'll have to be on the lookout.
Oh boy.
Ah, is there like any food stands nearby?
You passed some.
Could I like just hang in the back of the group and just come back like after a minute or two while they're talking?
Yeah, sure.
I have some business. We'll just scamper off with glee.
Okay.
I'll just be gone looking for some
creepy little man.
looking for some salt. You can do your own thing while I'm gone.
Oh, thank God he left. I never thought he would leave. That man is so disturbing.
I am not sure about him. He disturbs my karma.
He disturbs me too. Like, oh my, talking about pulling apart creatures and trying to test everybody. It's just so weird.
I don't want to judge, though.
I have no problem judging.
After him just frolicking around looking for soul like a happy madman, having living the time of his life.
It does cost you a single punch to get like a food item of some sort from
He
the stalls.
just dumps all the food on the ground and just takes the salt. Right in front of
Okay.
the stall.
Okay.
So,
I
shall
wanna be
we
as mean as
approach gang?
Yeah, where? Oh, there are our tokens. I see them.
Eight.
Down here at the bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big map.
It is a big map.
I can't even see myself.
You're all the way down in the bottom right.
No, I mean, I'm so tiny. That
Oh,
I
it's so
could
tiny. Yeah, I had to zoom in.
Hello, fairy.
Does it seem like the goblins in the center would take a ticket punch, or is there someone else that we can seem as?
Yeah, I assume we're supposed to be somewhere in the infield so we don't get run over, right? Although, how fast could the
Yeah,
snails
you
be
guys
going?
see a couple other like commoners, kind of like just like, well, not commoners, but like fairgoers lingering like around the starting line, and then as you kind of fly up with excitement, one of the pixies kind of flits around you and waves at you with a tiny little ticket puncher and says, "Welcome to the snail races! Ready to see some speedy snails? Here, let me punch your tickets and you'll be all set for the excitement.
Yes, I'd love to. My friends would like to see the snails as well. Do we just watch them or do we ride them? I don't understand how this game works.
They're pretty big snails, as you see, and they're equipped with a saddle, and we make sure that you're all fastened in there nice and snug and tight. So it'll be pretty nice and safe for you. Always fate exists, but we pretty much guarantee your safety, and we
I
do guarantee a great time.
Guys, we
we
get
get
to
to be
ride.
we get to
Sorry.
be snail junkies. I thought we were going to be spectators.
You can spectate, or if you're feeling frisky, you can hop onto the saddle.
Ride the snails, guys. Come on. It'll be fun.
Malik will
I will-
just come running and panting in the back.
I will give
Very
it a
evil.
try.
So
feel-
alive.
Oh. Malik. Hi. You're back.
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
And then she hands over her ticket and uses the last punch on her first one.
Okay. She gives you a little punch and arm towards the snails and says, "Go ahead and choose your snail." And then sort of I guess waits to cue the rest of whomever would like to participate.
Ruben will
I
also
do
step up and
feel
offer
like
his ticket.
probably Matt is gonna sit this one out. He's probably
Okay.
gonna be a spectator. He
Is there anything,
didn't participate with the bumper bubbles or the bubbles.
Is there anything we notice about the snails that would give us
Other than the colors.
yeah, other than the colors? Like
What's the snail
Uh,
spec?
I mean, they're really big. Like these are some big snails. It's easily like getting on the back of a camel for even both of the humans.
well, I guess I'm just trying to figure out like if
How to choose?
if they're all the same or if there's
Yeah, there's
any
no- there isn't a-
distinguishing differences.
Not that you can tell. Not that you can tell.
Okay.
What's your favorite color, Meadow?
I don't know. I'm
Yep.
stuck between the blue and the green one, but the green one's really big, and blue one's kind of small.
Ruben, she reaches out for your ticket and gives you your fourth punch and says, "Have a great time. Enjoy the race."
I'll go with the blue one.
Thank you.
I hand over my ticket for my 8th punch.
Yes. And she says, "There you go. Tickets punched. Make sure you get another one of those. Have a good time."
Already secured one. I'm going to take the one
Thinking.
on the inside. Number 1.
And Malik's will present his tickets with a devilish smile.
Here, sir. Step up and get your ticket punched. Right here. And she'll punch your ticket. And give
Sorry,
you your
Meadow,
very
which
first
one did you-
punch.
Meadow, did you pick number 2?
Yep.
Okay. Wanted to make sure I wasn't sitting on top of you. I didn't want to squish you.
All right, Ruben, you're picking the green one.
Yeah.
Actually, do I have animal handling for this fucker? Or is he just weird?
You guys
I-
do see like numbers written on the sides of the snails. And they each have a little tag with their name on it.
Oh, where are the name tags?
Silva's, yours is called Shelly Boo.
Shelly Boo. That goes really well with my name, which is Jellybean Starfish.
It sure is.
Jelly Boo.
Metal, the one you chose is called Nimblefoot.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And Ruben, the one you chose is called Quickleaf.
I want to know the rest of the names. If it's not too much. Curious
Yeah,
now.
no. You just you're gonna go down and peruse the Isle of Snails.
Yeah.
Number 3 here is called High Road. Number 5 is called Flower Flash. And then we've got Wizzy, and we will leave to mystery why he's called that. Then you have number 7, who's called Breakneck. And 8, who is called Queen's Majesty.
What was Ruben's called again?
Quickleaf. Yeah.
High Road was the purple one, right?
Number 3, yep.
Okay. Malik will pick the High Road.
Oh, will he?
Yeah, he will pick the High Roads.
Oh, the irony.
Right.
Oh.
As everybody steps up to their snails, you know, the pixies get you guys all strapped in or help you to, like, you know, get up onto the snail or what have you. And the track begins clearing. And slowly, the others begin to trickle in. Give me just a second to record everybody. Do you guys do anything nice with your snails?
Yeah, Meadows, snails are... Do they speak Sylvan?
Still speak?
I don't think that they can speak. Yeah, they don't speak or comprehend, unfortunately.
I do have, I think. No, I don't. Not yet. I don't think. I get that later. Never mind. I thought I had the
right.
speak with animals thing, but I don't think I have that yet right now.
I guess.
Either way, she's talking to him.
I guess he'll inspect the slime on the snail.
But right on character. Yeah, what are you looking at it for? What are you looking
I
at it
wanna
to
look like-
glean?
Yeah, I'm looking like if I can make it more slippery with water or something. Or some kind of fucking creepy chemical I have in my little poisoner's kit. Something. Little science.
You pat the, you know, like the satchel that you probably carry your poisons in, and then you kind of look down at the weird, like, glistening flesh of the snail's, like, slimy appendage underneath its little cape. And you're developing these ideas, and you look up to, like, you know, maybe glance around and see if anyone's seeing you think these things. And you happen to notice signs posted all around the track, warning that neither jockeys nor spectators may influence the outcome of a race by using magic or by harming other jockeys or snails by penalty of disqualification.
You look very disgruntled.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's just about being subtle then. It says nothing about enhancing my slug. Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
Can I make a... It's gonna sound kind of weird. Can I make a little thin satchel, like, attached on the very end of its tail at the back with, like, a rope? So I can pull the rope and release the contents? In a very... how do I say this? Imagine you poke a hole in a salt bag, and you just, like... It's a very small, so very little salt comes out, but as you move, you make a salt trail behind you. Like in Tron, where if you, like, touch someone else's laser, you die.
The ingenuity, the evil ingenuity, might I add, is totally there, but the moment you even like think of maybe trying to get down or like doing anything of the sort, you get a pixie flitting over to you very quickly with a wagging finger, pointing to the signs and saying, sit still in your seat, sir. The race is just about to begin.
I suppose I'll save the world by ingenuity.
Oh, jeez.
And we'll just sit back up. I'm not playing an egotistical fuck.
You hear the goblins
What
call
the fuck?
out.
Yes.
Roll
All right,
initiative.
I'm going to need everyone to please roll initiative.
Hey, boy. Deal.
All right, Silva Meadow, Ruben, Malik. All right. All right. So, the race is divided into 6-second rounds. Initiative. Everybody's snails move 80 feet without any influence, but you are all allowed to make an animal handling check at the beginning of your turn to attempt to influence the snails. Shouting, affirmations, kind words, being sweet to your snail, or trying to threaten it into going faster, whatever your vibe is. And it could go your way or it could not go your way, and we'll just see how that goes. So, Silva, you move 80 feet, and I'll move your snail for you, don't worry.
Thank you. That is not a very good animal handling. However, I say to my snail, if you believe in yourself, you can do it.
Your snail is perhaps distracted by this new person, this new scent, this new rider. And you're noticing that he doesn't seem to be going that fast. He's kind of slugging along.
Very punny.
You know what's even punnier is I didn't even do it on purpose. All right. That is the extent of what you've got this round.
Okay, hold on. Let me end turn. Sorry.
There you go. Meadow.
My snail's name is Nimblefoot, right?
It is Nimblefoot.
Great. I remembered that. Yay. Also, I have proficiency in animal handling.
Lucky you.
So, let's hope it's okay.
This music is so fun.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Must be a
Wow.
Mario Kart.
So much better than my 5.
Meadow is very familiar with animals, and she loves them so much. So she's kind of floating off of her seat just a little bit, as much as she can anyway. And then she's like petting it and whispering, you can do it, Nimblefoot. You're doing such a great job. Keep going, boy. You're so good at this. Or girl, whatever it is. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing. She's like,
And roll an animal handling check to check for genitals. No, I'm just kidding. He is just raring to go, Nimblefoot, and he just like leaps off the starting line practically, and you just take off past Silva without a care in the world. Malik.
Oh,
I'm
mean
sorry,
Ruben.
Ruben. I love the soundscape for this race. You with us, Ruben?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. All right. So your snail takes off, and he is maybe got a competitive spirit of some kind, and seems to be trying very hard to keep pace with Nibblefoot. But Quickleaf is not quite quick enough. What you guys got for animal handling? Oh no. And Queen's Majesty is equally as distracted, and seems to have a hard time getting out of the gates.
Oh boy.
Malik and High Road.
Malik is going to whisper into the slug's ear? God, I don't know the biology actually. If you don't hurry along, my friend, I might introduce you to my white friend, sodium chloride. He'll just shake the bag.
Excellent.
Salt. And nothing. Yes.
Alright. It was effective to some degree. And he still kind of zips past Silva. And you are neck and neck with Ruben here.
Hello, Rabbit Man.
I like to think that the slug is trying to run away from him.
Oh my gosh. The other carnival goers are having a little bit of a hard time getting their getting closer, creeping up on you. Nope, that's wrong.
Such Mario Kart nostalgia from this.
Alright. Alright, Silva, you're up.
And I say, it doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop.
And your snail loves your pep talk and chugs along,
Oh, what the fuck?
zooming past.
That's what you get with the dirty 20. Oh,
just
sorry,
already
forgot to
confused.
end.
Oh, you're fine.
I just realized you can change your roll 20 character.
Meadow?
Like if you go like below the chat box.
At least I'm consistent. She tells him, if you win, I will give you a big snack. You're gonna love it.
He loves it. He loves it.
In my turn.
Ruben, as you are going along with your snail, very abruptly, and you have to like hold on very tightly to the saddle, he stops in the middle of the track as one of the spectators from the stands throws a head of lettuce out, and he cannot help himself and he stops to eat the lettuce and does not move at all for this round.
Huh?
That's
Oh,
so
that's all right,
unfair.
buddy. You hungry?
Damn, I didn't
All the time
realize
you need.
there was like
Can
outside
Malik,
forces.
can Malik see you through it?
That's, yeah. I mean, Ruben's apparently being nice about it too, so the snail's happily eating his head of lettuce. Jeez, they suck at this.
Boo, you suck.
Malik.
Can Malik see you through the cabbage? The lettuce?
Can you what?
Can I see you through it? At Ruben?
No. The stands are filled with people. You
wanna
weren't
make
looking at
sure.
the stands when it was thrown.
It is to distract the snail and not like a Paragon hate crime or something, right?
I mean, I guess the jury's out, but
Oof.
you can't be sure.
Once again, I'm going to threaten the snail with salt, vigorously shaking this white powder. Motivation by pain.
He's still booking it, but it does seem slightly not as effective as it was before.
Don't take it.
This music's a jam.
Isn't it? I love it so much.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad though, because for the first like 5-10 minutes of the session, I forgot to turn the stream on.
You're a bud.
I spent 2 hours preparing, and I still forgot to do that.
You're fired.
Fired and rehired.
I don't know why it's giving me Chariots of Fire. It's not quite, but it's got a feel of it.
So, do you want to know what this is called?
Yes.
It's called Snail Shells of Fire.
Awesome!
Yeah, I thought that was like the coolest.
What is Chariots
Because
of
it
Fire?
is. It's almost. It's not quite.
It's cool. Yeah, it's close.
What is that?
60. It's from a movie.
Oh.
It's an old running movie. Racing. It's about a race. Chariots of Fire.
You'd know the theme if you heard it immediately.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. And I say, Jellyboo, if you can run faster than other snails, do so, but without causing them harm.
And he either hears you or something. And he is still taken off. Hello.
Okay. You got this, Nimblefoot. I believe in you. I will give you endless grass and flowers to eat for days to come.
You are keeping breakneck speed over here with Silva. Ruben, with its snack, does start to move ahead, but you hear like a snapping sound in one of the straps keeping the saddle on the shell comes loose, and you feel the saddle itself begin to slide. Can you please make me a dex save?
Damn it.
I promise you, you saw me, guys. You saw me roll, okay? This is not a hair and gun hate crime.
Wait, I I didn't see
But-
any rolls.
I didn't see any rolls either.
You didn't?
No.
No.
Oh no, they're as private.
Hate crime.
I was like, is that snail cursed or
I'll
something?
post the proof. I'll post the proof, but I swear I rolled for it. But yeah, the saddle slides completely off of the back of the snail.
No.
With Ruben along with it. However, he knows this track pretty well, and he continues on.
Oh,
Without Ruben.
okay.
Ruben picks himself up, dusts himself off, says, "Hey, you go get him quickly."
Supportive father figure. Oh man.
Malik.
Oh boy. Something else. I don't know how much that would cost. Okay. Listen to me, listen well. If you win this, I'll free your kin and I'll make sure you get your revenge on your captors. Maybe in reverse the roles. How about that, little snail? You riding your captors. Doesn't that sound fun? Let's do one button. It's good.
Let's feel it.
Freezing.
It could be worse.
Vive la France!
He keeps slurping along as well. Urban snail on its own, being passed.
Funny if it won somehow.
The view that would be really, really, really funny. The snails that are operated by the strangers continue to chug along on their own. One of them seemingly getting its things together and beginning to get a little quicker. And this time I will. Holy shit, it rolled a 4 all these times, I swear on my life. Okay. Alright, Silva, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, and I say, Jelly Boo, if everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough.
Went from it doesn't matter how slow you go to you're not going fast.
And she moves. She's moving. Jelly Boo's going. She hasn't let you down yet.
I will say, very good idea on that inside track, because I rolled higher than you this entire time, and you're somehow ahead of me.
You gotta go for the inside track. It's the shortest path. The shortest path to enlightenment.
I was debating putting salt on the shortest track, to be honest, at the start.
25. She just keeps promising treats. You know, come on, Nimblefoot, you can do this.
Hey, it's working for ya.
I believe in you. Go for it. Take her down.
Wow. See, I was only ahead because it wasn't your turn yet. I'm at the top of the round.
You guys have been neck and neck for like a minute. And Meadow, you have, I think, passed every single animal handling check?
Yeah, I haven't rolled below 17 this entire time.
No.
That's on the base roll too, like not even adding my +6.
Jeez.
What's Ruben doing over there?
Ruben will pick up the saddle and take it to the nearest pixie and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I broke your saddle." What do I owe you for this?
Poor
Don't
Reuben.
worry about it. It happens more times than we'd like to admit. So sorry about that. Here, have your ticket punched back.
Hey, that's fine. I got a ride for a little.
Well, if you perhaps would like another turn around the track, it'll be on us.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
And they usher you off to the stands and present you with a free cheese sap lollipop for your troubles.
Nice.
Malik.
Oh boy. You see those ahead of you and behind you? They offer nothing but empty lies to your kind. I offer freedom. Fight for me. Fight for me, High Road.
Oh wow. I guess I'm more inspiring than I thought. Getting political.
Getting there. You're getting up there.
Oh man, oh man.
You've still at least left most of the other racers in the dust.
Oh shit, I saw thunder. That's cool.
What's Quickleaf doing? Just chilling out.
Keith is yeah, just kind of doing the whole race thing on its own. He's very familiar with the way that the track goes and keeps doing his thing.
Oh, I guess I just didn't see him move since the last time on this round.
Oh yeah, no, he moved like 80 feet, like
Oh, okay.
this way.
I keep
I
forgetting.
moved
80 is
him.
not
I
great.
moved him while Ruben was speaking.
Oh, okay.
Silva.
Uh-oh.
Right, and I say every flower blooms at a different pace.
Alright. And you whoosh through the finish line. Oh my god. Hold on.
That's,
You don't do either of those
Oh.
things. First you have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Oh.
I rolled you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 12?
And you can feel victory, like, just a breath away. It's almost as though you lived it once already, but then you're going to have to painfully watch it pass you by as your saddle straps snap, and your saddle glides to the ground with you clinging to it. And your snail just kind of takes off.
It's okay, Jelly Boo. There's more to life than just increasing its speed.
He's feeling
I
pretty
say
speedy
sadly.
without you. You're a little muddy.
I
But
hobble
no worse
off to
for
the
wear.
side.
Matt, a mysterious clap, and says, you did your best. You did pretty good. You guys are doing pretty good out there. Meadow.
Let's see what this one is. 8. She got distracted by Sylvia. Silva just falling off of her snail. She looks back and she's just too distracted to do any animal handling.
You still did okay. You managed to cross the finish line.
Yay!
We'll take it to the end of the round just to be double sure. You never know what crazy stuff could happen. Alec.
Boy, oh boy. I'll keep being a political speech figure for the snail.
Come on, High Road. Victory's in your grasp. Freedom. You can take all your things back your kingdom. Fight for me.
Just keeping political. See, threatening doesn't work. Apparently being nice is working. That's a weird concept.
It
Oh,
is.
who knew? Being nice.
Could be her. Nice is just a word. Death threats is what gets the job done. Still so tempted to throw that salt at someone.
When you learn. Good thing you didn't. That would have been a bad learning experience. And as Malik and Meadow cross the finish line at the same time, you hear a whistle blow out, and one of the pixies flits down to greet you guys at the finish line, and the snails sort of chug their way slowly to the finish line with everybody else. And the pixie flutters to both of you and hands each of you a coin. It says, "We don't do ties around here, so you'll have to roll for it. Flip for it. You guys will have to roll for it."
Ah,
Go ahead
that's
and roll a
lame.
d20.
I started out ahead of him.
Oh well.
The name of the
games
game.
are games.
I feel robbed that the game is flawed.
You're probably gonna beat it. It's only an 8.
You said a D20?
Mm-hmm.
Let me use the buttons this time.
Yeah, we have those.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our winner! For our champion snail and its skilled rider! And she flits back over and helps lead you and your snail to a little podium. It's decorated with flowers and ribbons. And as you are helped off the back of your snail, she awards you with a little bottle. For your bravery and speed, you are awarded this fine potion. And the crowd is like cheering and, excited as the pixie places a colorful garland around the snail's shell.
Meadow
Ray.
hugs the snail around the neck and gives its little helmet a little kiss. And then she twirls her hands around, and there's like all these like sparkles. And it forms into a huge bouquet, like those edible bouquets, And she hands it, and she places it down in front of the snail.
Oh.
An edible arrangement.
Yes.
For the snail. It munches away happily as the pixie flies around once more, locating Ruben and Silva. And says, "Let's not forget our 2 unfortunate accidents. For showing great spirit and perseverance, we have a special consolation prize." And for each of you, in turn, the pixie produces a small wand that sparkles with a faint magical glow. And she says, "May it light your path and brighten your days."
Okay. Thank you very much. Great job, Meadow. Great job,
Thank you.
Malik.
You guys did a really good job
Malik is
too.
going to about to salute the snail as he slips away and say under his breath,
Ah, I'm sorry, friends. Your kin must be enslaved once more.
just
Ah.
saluting it off.
The snail just kind of slugs off a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't have the concept of slavery in his head.
It does not, luckily for it. Those 2 wands, you can cast the Dancing Lights cantrip 1 time.
All right.
And Meadow, your potion
Yeah.
is labeled a potion of advantage.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
And the starting line begins to become, bustling with activity once more as the snails all begin to get back up in line for another round.
Oh well. Off to the next game then?
That was so much fun.
Yes. Fun.
I really thought you were gonna beat me, Silva.
I did. Yeah, I thought I was going to too, but had an equipment malfunction, and that is just the way that the dice roll sometimes, so to speak.
Yeah. As long as everybody had fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Plus, you got that cool wand. What does it do, I wonder?
I think I can make lights.
Ooh, neat. That could come
Yeah,
in
it's
handy.
kind of cool. I know. I'm looking forward to trying it.
Can you see in the dark?
That's a good question. Can I see in the dark?
No.
I don't. No, I cannot.
Oh, then
So
that'll
that'd be
definitely come in
helpful.
handy. Hi, Matt. You should have joined us.
Yeah, you guys did great out there, though. It was clearly dangerous.
Yeah, I suppose. Although, I guess it wouldn't really have affected me that much. Oh, well.
Yeah, so where you guys want to go next, then?
I don't know. I'm not very good with directions. Does anybody have the map?
I think that does.
I'll pull it out.
Also, before we do leave, does any of the people around look suspicious? Like Kenku suspicious?
Do you want to make, let's make a perception check?
Okay, so... where is that? This little
All of
phone?
us? Or
Sure.
just Malik?
Yeah, it's all just Malik. Malik. Persuasion, there. God, I need glasses.
You peer into the stands, and there are a lot of people, milling about, kind of, now that the race is officially over. But you don't see anyone that is feathered. And you don't see anybody who is obviously causing trouble.
Okay. I chant along with the group. Little weirdo. Writing in my notes. All solutions.
Ooh. The Hall of Illusions could be very interesting.
I don't
Could be
know.
also very traumatic.
Life
kinda-
is often not what it seems.
I'll go if you guys want to go. I'm not really keen on anything creepy after that mine.
Mine was so fucked up.
True, but I wasn't thinking it would be creepy. Maybe if we don't have to stare into anything.
We'll
I
give
do
it a
hope I get to
shot.
see another me. That would be fun. Imagine it. 2 Maliks. Oh, the productivity.
On second thought.
Meadow just like visibly shudders and hides behind Silva.
A constant scientific discussion. Oh man.
I Let us go then. Hall of Illusions, if nobody objects.
Yeah, I just want to make sure of the time though, because we do have to be at the big top within the next hour.
Oh yeah.
The entirety of that race probably took about a half an hour.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, there's a time limit?
So you guys got about a half hour probably.
Oh, I
think
didn't
we
realize
have
the time thing.
as long as there's a line.
I didn't
Yeah,
notice
I
the
didn't
time
realize
thing
that
at the
either.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a time. Oh, look at that.
Okay, well, I mean, the big top's after the Hollow Illusions. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should have time. Let's go check it out.
All right, you guys head that way, and as you guys are stepping out of the snail racing area and walking along the little path, a group of children run through you all with each of them, their faces, full of that colorful face paint, and each of them are wearing matching costumes. And everywhere that you guys seem to look, there are just smiles and complete joy abound as, like, the joy of the carnival seems to be nearing a head, almost.
Okay, so no trauma. Good to know.
Are these the kids?
Nope, they are... That's racist. They're just two halflings.
Okay.
How am I supposed to know just by a picture?
It was just too good for me to not have... Yeah, sorry. No, those are not children. And they are halflings.
Okay.
They are standing up... they are approaching, as you guys are approaching, this glass cabinet here.
I think this one's racist. She's got wings on.
You all have wings on.
We all are wearing wings.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys are wearing wings.
Man, this is a really political session. Special views being said today.
Last time, Ruben was very concerned with whether or not they had a... What was it?
Very pro-union, Ruben.
Yeah, very
Yes.
pro-union Ruben last session. You guys walk up, and in this glass case is a wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired witch, in witch attire, with a green flowing cape hovering. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, "Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter." These guys are appearing to be a halfling couple as they are approaching, holding hands. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. And as he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart, the opposite halfling, who is not a child, bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling begins to sob and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punch.
Ooh.
Why are you laughing at him for proposing?
Maybe the size of the ring was inadequate.
You guys kind of ponder, and Meadow, I assume you even asked that question to her directly.
Yes.
She is on her back on the ground, clutching her stomach, kicking her feet, and tears are just like streaming from her eyes as she cackles horribly.
Would my character recognize Tasha's hideous laughter as a spell?
Make a history check.
Yeah, would mine too, because she's a ranger.
Go for it. History checks all around.
Not with a 4.
You feel like it could be familiar, but you just don't place it. You can't place it.
There we go.
But Meadow makes the obvious link to the fact that there's a sign above the case where it says Tasha the witch, Tasha the wizard, and what you do recall, Meadow, based on what you remember from your time as in the Feywild, is that Tasha was one of the names reputedly used by Igwilv the Witch Queen, who was a legendary archmage.
Is there... I'll just answer her. She's under a spell. Can you guys do... I can't do anything to dispel it.
I can't either. I have no magic.
Malik is going to walk up to her like he knows what he's about to do, very determined, and just slap her.
Oh, jeez.
She does a quick, a shout, because that obviously hurted. But even though her hands move from her stomach to her face, she continues to cackle. It's almost like a sobbing, laugh, but she is laughing all the same.
Can we maybe drag her away? Maybe it's like an aura or something.
Interesting. Sound only vials, so I'm taking fucking blood, but I'm a normal person right now.
Is anybody gonna pull her away?
I guess
And
Malik will help you.
As you guys are considering what to do, and Malik takes a step forward to reach out for her, it seems to maybe wear off, because she sits up, a little bit dazed, and begins to wipe the tears from her eyes. And she's looking around frantically, and she calls out, "Reuben! Reuben!
Reuben.
Go in there!
Left to right.
The mirrors are frightening!"
He proposed to you and you laughed and he ran off and into the tent.
I don't know what came over me. I didn't think it was funny. I've really been hoping that, this would be the time that he would do it, because we're better than the amazing Witchlight Carnival, but I couldn't help myself, and oh gosh, I was laughing so hard it hurt.
You were overcome by a spell called Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
That is a hideous trick.
Just maybe go inside and look for him and explain it to him. If we run into you, I'll tell him what I told you.
I'm too scared to go in. Well, maybe you guys go in and tell him that I'm so sorry and I didn't mean to?
Yeah, sure. I'll go in and for him.
Malik is just confused as Reuben is standing right next to him.
I'll go as well.
Yeah, we'll go find him, have a little Reuben to Reuben chat.
Yeah, obviously, his name is Reuben too. That's interesting.
Wait,
But if we do find him, we actually do need to call him Reuben too, so that I don't get confused.
Every time you say a name,
Rue and him Reuben, since he's a stranger to me.
every time you say a name, Malik's head just fogs up, like he goes blank, like computer error.
Who's this guy?
Call him nothing. You guys step up to this very large tent, which is kind of like the ticket booth. It's painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into different pools. And in front is a clown dressed in muted garb, standing at the entrance, blinking at you.
He's not a
He
clown.
holds out his hand and
She hands
stands
him
there.
her ticket. She's unimpressed with him, though.
He takes the ticket from you and does a sad, slow punch, and he hands the ticket back, and his lips part as though to speak with them. They're kind of like moving silently for a moment before he pauses, and it's a look of frustration on his face, and he looks up. He kind of tilts to the side and looks at the line of you and shakes his head sadly and raises his hand to his ear, sort of like trying to hear something or can't hear something. And then he points to himself and pretends to just be talking happily, though is silent all the while. And then suddenly his hands craft a crude shape. And he
Sorry, you
go ahead.
craft a what? You kind of
Yeah.
glitched for a second.
They craft a crude shape. So he's
Okay.
like imagine like a shadow puppet for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then he mimics the shape sneaking up behind him. Then he clutches his throat dramatically and feigns as if he is, in mid-struggle, like something is being pulled from him. And then his hands flutter away from his mouth as though symbolizing mayhaps his voice flying away.
Hey guys, I think something happened to him, but I can't quite figure out what.
It's kind of like something. Let's see. He pointed to his ear and then shook his head. So he didn't hear something sneak up on him and steal his voice.
Hey, wasn't there somebody going around doing stuff that thing that we aren't we supposed to be looking for somebody causing mayhem or whatever?
Kingu.
Yeah.
Or do you think he's warning us about the? I think he's warning us about the Hall of Illusions, because he seemed to look at you guys before punching your tickets, because he hasn't done it yet, and he seemed frustrated and shook his head like he doesn't want us to go in. And then I look back to Candlefoot.
He does like a quick shake of his head and like kind of bows, gesturing you guys in as though you're completely welcome to enter if you like. But then he kind of, how mimes, they kind of like try to get your attention. They'll like do that wave in your hand, in your face. And so then he gestures to himself and then mimics the act of placing a ring on his finger, with his face alight with joy and happiness, though his expression quickly falls, and he points to his silent mouth, shaking his head in what your best guess is despair.
Did you lose your ring?
What was that?
I asked if he lost his ring, but Meadow was going to say something.
I thought he was referring to the boy who just ran in, or the man.
Yes.
The grown-ass halfling.
Yes.
Yes.
The definitely not
man.
child.
The 43-year-old full-grown halfling.
Yes.
Yes.
Full degree in everything. What is a construction worker?
He shakes his head again, and he gets down on one knee himself. Holds up his hand as though he's offering you a ring.
Oh my
Shakes
God,
his
Meadow,
head
are you
again.
engaged?
And then he shakes his head again, with his fingers, kind of frantically, gesturing to his mouth, and then back to the ring and shaking his head as though perhaps none of these things happened because of something to do with his voice, or perhaps lack thereof. Because it is hard to propose if you can't speak.
I see. So you were in love with somebody and you wanted to marry them, but you couldn't speak because your voice was stolen.
He looks to each of you and clasps his hands together like in a begging motion, and points towards the direction of the general carnival, like miming some walking footsteps, and then clasps his hands again, as though, again, begging, before offering to reach for Ruben's ticket.
Okay. We'll try. I think he wants us to fix it.
How?
All right. I'm confused about Meadow and Candlefoot's relationship, but here's my ticket. And if you could punch it one extra time, there was another Reuben that ran in there. I don't think he got his ticket punched, so just punch mine an extra time, and that way he doesn't, nothing bad happens karmically.
Candlefoot seems a little bit confused, and he kind of makes a gentle face, like maybe he's proud of you and like that's a kind thing to do, but then he shakes his head slowly and gestures for you to enter. as though perhaps it does not work in this way.
All right, well, I'm very confused, but thank you.
Alec will hand him the tickets and just admire the quality of his makeup.
Of course.
Fellow connoisseur. Just like a slight nod. Like, yeah, nice. Yeah.
You actually notice when you're looking at him that the way that he is his appearance, it's not makeup, and he just looks like that.
He. Have,
Huh, you'll just poke him on the cheek, like very slowly, like you did with the carnival guy earlier. Give him a little prick.
So can I ask you guys something? Have you all been here before to this carnival?
Yes. Once when I was small, Malik. A long time ago.
Did you notice anything different about yourself afterwards?
No. I am fine.
Well, maybe I'm just imagining it.
I was
Yes.
here as a small child, and I feel like something was taken from me.
I'm starting to think that maybe that there's some kind of weird thing that happens if you don't pay properly. Because maybe that's what happened to the clown guy. Well, anyways.
Well, it is kind of fey in nature, and the fey are often very particular about contracts and the way
Yeah.
things work.
Reciprocity.
I must confess that when I was here before, I did not pay.
I didn't either. But I didn't really know any better.
I was just a small child, and I snuck in.
I just kind of walked up. And I'm already kind
Yeah,
of tiny.
same. I just kind of wandered in.
Oh well. We'll worry about it in a minute. But we need to somehow figure out how to help that guy. But one man at a time. Anyways. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Graham, if you want to continue with what you were going to say.
I mean, I'm here for y'all. This is your game. I'm just here to just, describe cool shit. So yeah, talk to each other as much as you want.
I
You
walk up to Candlefoot and give him my ticket as well.
He inclines his head to you and gives you a sad but kind smile and punches your ticket with a sweeping gesture to enter.
All right, and I step in, trying not to hit Reuben on the way in.
And
I'm kinda
Matt
stuck.
will have his ticket punched as well and file in to the cramped mirrors hallways as you go.
I should not be leading because I'm terrible with directions. It's ironic for a ranger, I understand.
As you all step into the very dimly lit interior of the Hall of Illusions, you are all immediately drawn to the tall mirrors that line the walls. The mirrors that are nearest to you currently, they catch your reflections, and astonishingly, they show you not as you are now, but as you were in your youth. Small, innocent, energetic, carefree, and vibrant. You see your child selves, each reflected in the mirror.
Alec is not going to grin anymore. Upside down grin.
Meadow starts tearing up.
Is anybody actively searching for Reuben too?
Well, I mean, Meadow is, but yeah, she sees the reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruben
Yeah,
very much is.
the reflection's kind of distracting. And I say, that's about how old I was when I was here. Look, do you see me in that mirror?
Do I?
No.
You can
Yeah, what
see
do we
them
see each
reflected.
other?
You see each
We
other reflected that way, yes.
Okay. Do we see Ruben? Not this Ruben.
Yes, you see a tiny little baby bunny reflected back behind you. A little baby herringon
Not
bunny.
that Ruben.
No,
Like
Ruben too.
No, I know, you don't see him.
Okay.
Not yet, anyways. If you would like to continue on and perhaps make a perception check while you are searching for him.
Which way should we go?
Not this way.
Say
Dead
we
end.
split.
Dead end?
You split.
just-
Okay.
I'm all for getting the party killed as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we know.
That's a wall. Looks like we can go this way.
Perceptive as well.
You don't see any sign of him yet. Oh, Malik, I didn't see yours. You see a set of footprints.
Going which direction?
Going in this direction.
You're forgetting
The way
Matt.
we're
I
going?
found our lost friend,
Matt's just
the
hanging out
man
at the
child.
entrance.
You found him?
Hang on it, okay?
Oh,
I think he went this way. Slippery man. They do like making it hard.
As you guys are walking further, each step deeper into the tent, the mirrors on the walls are subtly aging you, transitioning through various stages of your life. At this point, the mirrors reflect you all in the prime of life, showing you at maturity and strength. Some of you that might be a few years from now, some of you that might have been just a couple years ago. And hold on one second, stop moving. Silva, you are walking along and you are noticing some more footprints.
oh, this way, guys. I see some more footprints.
Malik is just staring into the glass.
I'm so
And fake.
lost.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you with us?
You talking to
Uh-oh.
me? Or
Yeah, you, Meadow. You
I'm
said
here.
you were lost. I want to make sure you're with us. Oh, the footprints have gone. We gotta look again. Anybody see them?
Oh, look. I'm not very good at this stuff.
I can't see anything.
Meadow, you are looking and looking, and you see more footprints.
Over here.
As you guys are walking
Ruben.
around this corner, you find that you are all aged, elderly. You're in the twilight years, and each of your faces are etched with lines of wisdom.
I found
Oh no, this is like my nightmare in the roller coaster thing.
It is.
As you guys are moving through the very disconcerting mirrors, you guys manage to find Ruben.
Ruben.
But where he is standing, he seems transfixed, and his previously, before his rejected proposal, cheerful demeanor is replaced by a look of deep concern as he stares into the glass. But unlike the reflections that you guys were seeing, reflected in the mirror alongside his elderly image is a little girl wearing a pig mask. She's leaned in closely, whispering secrets into the ear of Reuben's older self. Her presence is ghostly, almost ethereal in the dim, flickering light of the tent. As soon as she notices your group approaching, the mysterious girl turns sharply, and with a swift and fluid motion, she's vanished from the mirror, leaving no trace but the lingering echoes of her whispers. That girl in the pig mask, she asked me if I had any regrets. She spoke so softly, almost like a secret meant only for me. Then she said that she knew someone who could help, that all I had to do was follow her. Oh, it was eerie, like she could see right through me.
Reuben, I need you to look at me.
Reuben looks at
Yeah,
Meadow.
Look, we spoke to your girlfriend, and she was
Oh, no.
she was under a spell. Okay, she was under a spell called Tasha's hideous laughter. She did not mean to laugh at you. She's waiting outside.
Wow, that's a relief. That was probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
No, she told us she wants to marry you, that she was hoping you would propose here.
Well, okay. Thanks for coming in here to get me. I don't know what would have happened if you guys hadn't showed up. Thanks a lot.
You should get your ticket punched when you leave, because I think there's consequences if you don't pay.
Yeah, absolutely. You're totally right. I wasn't thinking. I'll go see the clown right away. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And he's gonna rush past you guys and head out to get his ticket punched.
I want to get out of here. This place is creepy.
And
Yeah,
the
I don't want to see
Greys,
that pig girl again.
you see no sight of her, but up until the moment you walk out of the hall, the reflection of your elderly self continues to walk inside in time with you.
Malik is going to remain behind for a few minutes and just wait for the girl. In case she comes back.
Meadow,
Okay.
you were right. We should, if it hadn't been for Reuben too, we shouldn't have gone in there. I'm glad we got him out though.
Yeah, I'm glad we came and helped him, but I wish we hadn't gotten in there at all. It's just unpleasant.
You guys step outside, sans Malik, and you see that Reuben has left Candlefoot and is standing in front of Ween, his halfling love. And they are in much higher spirits as she leaps for joy with a happy giggle, and he rises up from his knee, and they
Can anyone
embrace
cast
and
hideous laughter right now?
no.
Meadow looks over at Candlefoot while this is happening.
A single tear falls down his sad little face.
She uses her druidcraft to conjure a flower in front of him.
He gives a sad smile and accepts it, putting it in his lapel, though the moment he pinches the stem between his fingers, the flower immediately loses its vibrancy and turns sort of like a grayscale muted version.
Interesting. It's like all the color and joy has been faded out of him. How long is Malik gonna be in there?
Just waiting. He's staring.
Ruben too, and his now fiance. He gives you a wave and says, "Thanks so much." And his lady said, "Yeah, thanks so much for finding him. We owe you a whole lot." And then they head off to enjoy the carnival.
Meadow crosses her arms and starts tapping her foot in the air.
That's the
Malik, you
sword.
stand there a while, but the only thing that stares back at you is a very old version of yourself.
Okay, we can't wait for him. We gotta go to the big top.
He's gonna, what's it called? Like click his tongue and give him his own reflection the side eye as he walks out. Bit annoyed, but nonetheless, slowly getting back his grin.
There you are. Hurry up. We gotta go.
Yes.
Got a big top to go to. We got a clown to save. And a kinku to look for.
You guys presumably head out of the Hall of Illusions and begin making your way towards the very colorful and large tent that is the big top.
Was he pointing at the big top? The clown?
Was he when he was like pointing?
Yeah, when he was pointing towards the carnival.
You got the impression that it was sort of like just like a general direction of like out there.
Oh, so just at the carnival, general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Warning us that there's something suspicious.
That's yeah, so as you all make your way across the carnival grounds, the air is buzzing with even more excitement than it was before. The vibrant lights and the colorful banners at the big top are obviously your first draw of attention. And there's a throng of people crowding around the entrance, lines of carnival goers filing in and chatting excitedly among themselves. And there's a Witchlight hand just outside the entrance, dressed in bright, eye-catching, colorful clothing, calling out, "Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Join us for the Big Top Extravaganza! The greatest show in all the realms is about to begin!" And he gestures everybody in and seems to allow you to enter without punching a ticket.
Okay.
Any people of interest in here? Any suspicious feathered people hiding amongst the commoners?
Yeah, did you want to do like a perception check?
Yes. Yes.
Please do.
I don't know shit.
Keep rolling 14. I'm looking for this Cancun. It's
You
rigged.
guys, it is. You guys, you look around as you sort of find somewhere to sit down in the stands, and you can't see anyone that looks suspicious. You notice that there are other, carnival security. I don't want to say security, that sounds too harsh, but it's people that are keeping an eye out for troublemakers. So you don't currently see anyone doing anything crazy in the midst of the big top.
Is there some way to turn the map horizontally?
I could. It would take me probably a couple minutes.
Just because if
Do you guys want me to take a minute to do that, or are you okay with it being like this?
What's the purpose?
to get it to
I mean,
fit?
because you guys came in this direction.
Okay, I mean, it's fine. I was just trying to get it on the full thing on my screen while still be zoomed in at an appropriate level for the camera. But it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's okay. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this one, I do think it's strange that it is portrait. But I did not take the time to swap it, so I apologize.
It's not a big issue. It's okay.
Fine.
The lights begin to dim, and you are settling into your seats as a hush falls over the crowd. And then a second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting in a silver hoop suspended above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of lively butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted. And he kind of does like a swoop around the arena in his little ring, and then is pulled up into the shadowy area of the tent as the show begins.
Do we recognize him from when we were here the first time?
You can make a history check. Any of you who would like to. As you guys are trying to rack your brains, a large bugbear makes his way out into the center ring.
Aw, he looks like Nutwood.
Meadow, he does look familiar. You recognize him as one of the important people. He was a very respected individual when you were here the last time. But you can't recall anything specific about him aside from his name, which he just gave to you. But he has been there, and he was there previously. There is the bugbear. He steps into the middle of the ring, and his muscles are rippling beneath his fur. And he begins with a series of impressive displays, lifting weights and bending iron bars as if they were made of clay. And everybody around you in the stands is gasping in awe as he hoists a fully loaded caravan wagon overhead, and then holding it aloft as he does a little twirl, and then sets it down gently. As a round of applause, and then Mr. Light returns as the bugbear makes his way to the stands. And Mr. Light is back on his little ring, and he smiles down at the crowd from above. What a show of strength! But now, dear guests, prepare to be enchanted by the melodious voice of Palasha the Mermaid. And he sweeps in, as he sweeps out once more, and a large clamshell bathing pool on like rolling stage is pushed out into the ring, and the Little Mermaid is not the Little Mermaid, but a small mermaid is bathing there, and she fills the tent with her beautiful, haunting song. And then after a moment, she's wheeled away, and Mr. Light returns. And he says, prepare to be entertained by the silent antics of Candlefoot the Clown.
Guys, it's our friend Candlefoot.
But before Candlefoot can step into the ring, a cry for help carries over the music. A dwarf, holding his top hat as he runs, barrels through the show looking panicked. The rest of the performers, stunned, watch as a monkey swings down, plucking the hat off the dwarf's head with a matching shriek. Suddenly, there's a roar from behind the curtain, and all of the performers tend to scatter, their screams mingling with the gasps of the audience. The ground shakes, and a set of bleachers shatter as an enormous elephant bursts through, trumpeting loudly.
Who's on him?
Meadow flies up, runs over, and tries to calm down the elephant using her animal skills.
I will have everybody
Oh,
initiative. As a final creature bounds into the carnival tent, roaring, Mr. Light, with his face pale with shock, rushes off to find out how this catastrophe occurred. And we are now where we are here today, gathered for marriage.
oh man.
Let me get everybody else put in.
Is that Clarville Monkey an enemy? I don't mind stabbing it.
He is a anemone.
Boy.
Meadow is against animal harm.
Well, I'm sorry, but you have Malik in your party.
There's a
Guy.
lion. How do you feel about harming it?
It's just a big fluffy kitty.
Yeah, until it attacks.
I mean, kitties attack too, so. Objectively, they're both just big kitties. Just,
Oh, that's not great. Here's Matt.
Wow. We are not rolling well today. Except Meadow.
Don't jinx me.
He's-
The last time I commented on my good rolls, I ended up getting a low one.
Oh, of course the elephant rolls high.
Naturally. I need to... I'm getting there. He needs to go now. He needs to go. He needs to go. And he needs to go. Little monkey.
Recaging.
Oof. That's a lot of initiative.
It
It's
is.
a fucking. Oof. Okay.
All right. So, Meadow.
Yeah. She's trying to calm
You-
down the elephant.
Okay.
Yeah, Avatar that shit.
Did you roll your animal handling before I was ready?
No.
You did not. Okay, go ahead and do your best. You have advantage because you are small.
Okay.
Good.
I can also use my D4. I haven't yet used that yet if I need to. Right?
Yeah. It was for an ability check. Oh, yeah, yep. So yes.
Whoops, sorry. I didn't
Oh.
need to roll that many times.
No, you with advantage you should have rolled it twice.
Well,
That's
I've already rolled it twice, but I got the 11.
Oh,
And then I'll just add a D4.
Yeah.
yeah, only 2 of them showed up, Gabby.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so you're good.
So that's a 14.
You flit up to the elephant, and as it, stands up on its 2 hind legs and trumpets in fear, it stops, stomping quite so much, and you are able to subdue it long enough for this performer to get it back under control with a way more sturdy version of a leash and begins to lead it.
Which is
Out
ironic
of the
because it's
arena.
his turn too.
Indeed.
I'm gonna kill a little shit.
Alright. Hello, carnival monkey. He comes up here. And in a desperate grab for anything inside the hand's pockets, he bites the guy's ear, which does hit. Really? That's how it's gonna be.
Is it because it's like a copy of the same thing?
Yeah, but I don't know. That just it pisses me off. It's super annoying. Anyways, then it's the elephant, who follows along and is fully subdued. Malik.
Malik is going to get a big grin and run towards that little monkey. Not racially motivated. And with technique, take out this little freaky looking mess of a rapier. And with a little stabby wham, if I find my little button. My little Malik buttons.
To be clear, we are stabbing monkey.
Yes.
Why are
Okay.
we stabbing the
Yes.
monkey?
Because it looked at me funny.
Because you're Malik, that's why.
Look, I gotta justify it some.
That's a hit.
Oh boy. If only I had poison, I'd make it much worse.
And your rapier essentially, it's a very small monkey, essentially cuts the monkey in half.
It's basically an S-Talk, which is a very pretty looking greatsword, but it's like sized down to a rapier. And has all these hideous, ugly, like welded on modifications. So it's a very ugly fucking weapon.
Well,
fits
it
an
is
ugly
ugly
person.
and it does its job, because the monkey
Boy.
falls to the ground in 2 pieces.
Oh my god,
Well-
you cut it in half.
He's gonna crouch down and just look at the anatomy. And end my turn. Like so. What a day to be at work, huh?
Okay. This one is, whoops, going to dash. And the lion engages. But misses in his panic.
A real lion wouldn't miss. He's a fake lion.
Oh.
Ooh.
Matt targets the lion, and little ice crystals form on the beast's fur. Here. Ben.
I'm gonna stand up and it's going to cast sleep.
Ruben, you're a little quiet, and I cannot turn you up any further. You're like,
You are a little quiet today.
you're at like 200%.
Turn the gain on my microphone up and speak clear.
There you go.
Ruben will stand up and cast sleep.
Okay.
It's 5d8. It's all going to be the lion, so if he has 21 or fewer hit points,
Your spell flashes across the big top and hits the lion, but sort of washes over him like a wave. And he does not take a nap.
Bummer.
But that was a great idea.
Yep, that's
Stupid.
Ruben's turn.
Okay.
Right.
Silva.
I am going to approach the lion and pull out my quarterstaff and try to knock it out. Because that's all I got.
Okay.
And I'm going to use 2 hands because I'm scared.
That hits.
Okay.
Damn.
So the lion snarls angrily and kind of cowers. The hit, the bonk to his noggin that your staff gave him, but shakes it off and snarls.
All right, I'm going to follow up with a punch.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice.
Only. Okay, so 4 more.
That's a lot.
Yeah. All right. That was an excellent
For
round.
this level.
And then I'm
Anything
gonna.
else?
I don't have any more movement, right? Never mind. I don't want to. I don't want an opportunity.
You have
attack.
5.
I'll just stay there.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Does it have? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna leave its reach, so I'll stay.
All right.
End turn.
The bugbear who went the first round, he stands as the rest of the top's audience begins to file out. But he is so shocked that he just stands there with his mouth open, his tusks out, completely frozen in like anticipatory fear. It's sort of like a train wreck you just can't look away from.
Bitch.
He is going to disengage.
Oh.
What does the lion look like right now?
He's looking pretty dazed, for sure.
Okay. She's going to fly over. I don't know how far I can move. Hold on.
I want to say
5,
now that you
20,
cannot hit the
25.
lion non-lethally with an arrow.
I'm not going to shoot him.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You're
25,
25. Looks like.
30. I can only move 25?
Oh, No, I thought you were 25 away. I was looking at the wrong thing.
No, I can move 30. Okay. I can move right there. And I'm going to start bobbing and weaving back and forth and trying to like mesmerize him in this little dazed state and be like, shh, it's okay. It's okay. Good kitty. Good kitty.
Do you want to make an animal handling? DC
yeah.
for that would be pretty goddamn high, just as an FYI.
Even as he is right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, she's going to pull out her book and start reading it a bedtime story. Which drops
Okay.
his movement speed to 0 and charms him.
Nice.
Oh shit! You got that as a prize, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Can you paste that somewhere for me?
I can copy and paste it, yes.
Yes, please. I would appreciate that.
Oh, I forgot about those things.
Yeah, you gotta take your notes. Okay, so here's the only thing.
Yes.
This lion cannot understand you.
Damn it. I
That
don't
was
want to hurt
such
him.
a great idea. That was such a great idea. You both have had some really good ideas. You and Ruben have both had some really good ideas this session.
Meadow doesn't want to hurt him. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do a animal handling. Do you think it's possible if I...
It is possible. I know for a fact that it's possible for you to make it.
Okay. Do I still get still get advantage?
No, that was only for the elephant.
Okay, well, I do have that potion that gives me advantage. So, I'll just...
Oh, yeah.
You can't take a potion and do the
Take an action.
animal handling thing, though.
Okay. Okay.
Does the
Well,
potion have like a time amount? Because you could try the animal handling check on your next go around.
within the next hour. But I really don't want him to get hurt. So, I'm just going to try and do it. Wish me luck, guys.
You got it.
Don't talk to me, Malik. Oh, God.
Giving you.
That's not good.
It doesn't even notice you.
Good.
Damn
The
it.
fuck? Damn, okay. It's a high DC.
That's my turn.
This hand and the elephant disappear. Oh shit, the monkey's dead, bro. That's
The
sad.
monkey's
Yeah.
dead.
So
That's sad
Now it's
reminder.
Malik.
is going to pick up the monkey's remain like a kebab and wave it in front of the lion and
Oh.
try and calm it
Art.
down.
Oh,
Calm it
my
down with blood.
God.
Go ahead and make
I
an
mean-
animal handling check for yourself.
I duplicated Malik. There's now 2 Maliks.
How did that
Hold
happen?
on.
Are you trying to move over there?
No, I was clicking on the journal thing too fast. Yeah, I am not good at animals, but I have a swish kebab in my hand, so.
I'll give you advantage. Go ahead and roll one more time.
Oh my god, kindness! What's that?
I have it in me.
Animal. I don't. Yeah, not much difference.
Silva is just looking a little bit more tasty. She's right there. It's guaranteed meat versus half of a monkey. That's not more than a snack for him.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
I'm
I'll just move over here,
I
metal
hope-
monkey with a stick.
I hope the lion is dazed enough that it doesn't roll well.
Well,
Ruben might be
That-
able
I
to try.
tried
Not
it the
hit.
nice way.
That hits.
That does
Oh,
not
no.
hit.
He snaps out at you, but you manage to dodge. Ruben, number
Alright.
1.
Ruben will move to the lion and then pull out his mace and he's gonna try and strike it on the head.
Are you trying to injure or
Make it go to sleep. Just
Okay.
knock it out.
that hits? And the lion roars again, kind of crouching down to the ground with a little bit of a shudder. But then he rises back to his feet with a snarl, and he turns to look at you.
Oh, monk shit.
Okay, I am going to hit him again with my quarterstaff, trying to knock him out again.
Okay.
And that is probably not going to hit.
It does not.
Can I still do my unarmed strike if I don't hit on the first attack?
You can.
Good. Then I'm going to punch it again.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
That's a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Okay, well then we're gonna go ahead and crit with your punch here.
And oh, is that how
Blow
do
his
I
head
do
off.
that on the roll from my damage?
Monk unarmed strike, yeah, just hit the words monk unarmed strike.
Yeah, no,
Chat.
I'm just wondering how do I crit on it?
It'll do it automatically.
It'll automatically
It'll do it
yep.
automatically. Okay.
Yep. And you sort of leap up.
Well, that's my normal damage.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
D a
1d4.
D4 plus 3. But it doesn't matter. It's probably enough, right?
The 4 is all lit up.
Yeah, there's a
yes.
4, but I have plus 3 to my.
Well, this says +5.
It says
It comes up as 7 bludgeoning, which is
Mhm.
1d4. I rolled a 4 plus 3. That's 7.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Right.
there should be.
It is definitely more than enough.
Okay,
However,
doesn't matter then.
And your fist collides with the lion's head, and he lays out.
I'm so sorry to hurt you,
But he's okay.
Mr. Lion, but I had to put you to sleep.
Like, he's gonna survive.
Yeah, I just knocked him out.
Okay.
I was not trying to kill him.
Meadow
I can.
immediately turns to Malik and pulls out her bow and arrow and aims to shoot.
And on that cliffhanger, I need a bathroom break. I
Awesome.
can go for an additional about 20 minutes if we want to do that, to go to about 2.5 hours, but
No, we
I
can
can't
take a
go
break.
much longer than that. Or this is
We can take a
a
break.
good time to pause for the session as well.
I'm fine for a break now.
I need to consider my next action carefully. There's a bullet in my face.
Yeah, let's take a bathroom break and then resolve whatever happens here.
It's the season cliffhanger.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun.
dun.
Is that 5 minutes, Grim?
Yeah, that's fine.
Snack time! Oh boy!
Everybody having fun?
Having so much fun. I didn't realize
Yes.
that 2 hours had hit even a little bit.
Do we normally only go for 2 hours? Last time we went
Yeah.
4, didn't we?
But- Yeah, last time we went 4. I would definitely will not be able to do that every single time. But yeah, it's for between 2 to 3 hours. But I am particularly exhausted tonight, so I don't know if I can go all 3, but I'm gonna try.
You don't have to if you don't want to. The 1 week wait is
But the
painful,
problem is,
but it's fun.
that I do want to. I don't know if that's a problem, but
Well, do what you can.
I shall.
Don't push.
No, go till you collapse, for all means.
Jill's like, more game.
More game, more. It's only 6 hours. You can do 2 more.
I wish I had energy like that. Maybe if we started earlier in the day, but once it gets towards like the sun is starting to set, I'm like, my eyes are starting to set.
You
Yes.
say as I'm playing at 3 a.m.
That's
Oh.
crazy to me.
Where
you
are
crazy
you?
Person. Right.
I'm Norwegian. I fight animals during the day, and I play D&D during the night.
Wow.
And at what point do you sleep?
Oh, I sleep take like 30-minute naps for the day, because I don't like sleeping. Sleeping is bad. Sleeping gives me PTSD memories. That's bad.
Sleeping
I
is
got
good
dark.
for me. I sleep for everything.
Grim,
That is
where are
fair.
you that it's just now getting dark?
Hold on, I got a cat invasion.
I'm in Michigan. I am in Michigan.
You're in
so
Michigan?
I'm in the upper United States. Indeed. I mean, it's not even quite dark, actually. It's just, like, dimming. But I got a nice sunset brewing. Nice little sunset.
It is full dark on the East Coast.
Eat. That checks out. I'm thinking it's probably going to be dark here in the next 10, 20 minutes.
I really enjoyed playing for 4 hours, but 11 o'clock at night was a little late to end.
Absolutely. I think 10 is a nice, good range to be. Though I think it was fun going for the extra time for our first session.
It
Gave us
was.
all-
I really appreciated it.
gave us time to
Yeah.
really, like, get the feel for it, get the love for it, get the itch.
Yep.
I'm back.
Are we all back? Ruben, do we have you back?
Yes, I'm back.
All right, and I even managed to bring Matt's deleted token somehow back onto the map. So we're all here, yay! When we last left off on this season of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Meadow was pointing a bow at Malik. What will Malik do?
You know, that's kind of dangerous. Do they not teach you, like, basic firearm training? You shouldn't be pointing that at people. You could let go and I can get hurt. That would suck.
Meadow looks absolutely furious. Like, y'all have not seen her this mad. She is small, but she is fierce. Like, her face is just, like, brow furrowed, eyes narrowed with, like, you can tell that she's been trained with a bow. And
Did I
she
do
is in
something?
her sights. She's
I
so
don't like-
mad that she can't even speak right now.
Did I do something? I mean, please, if my appearance now annoys you, that's a bit late.
Wouldn't you say? As he just dangles its rapier with monkey remains on it. Because he has no social awareness.
Anyway, could you stop aiming that at me? I feel like you're gonna let go and I'm gonna get hurt.
He just kind of moves like right and left, like knocking the aim.
Burley's picture changed.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
No, it didn't. And he kind of hurries down from the stands as you guys erupt into threatening arguments. And he pulls off his jack-o'-lantern helmet and says, "Follow me. Management wants to see you." And he gives a little, "Come on," wave of his arm. and brings you guys to the entrance of the tent.
Meadow.
Meadow, don't kill him. Meadow, don't kill him. It's not worth it.
Yummy.
Meadow doesn't
My
move
height.
just yet for a few seconds, but then she very, very slowly and reluctantly lowers her bow. And then she flies over and she goes, "If I see you kill an innocent creature like that ever again, I will end you. So
Well,
fast that you will not have time to have a single thought pass through your brain. Do you understand me?"
It is rather fast. Huh. See, the monkey bit a man, so I stabbed the monkey. To me, that seems like equivalent exchange.
I don't.
If I bit a man, I would get shot. I would know.
It was an innocent animal.
Well, he
Don't-
didn't even
Fine,
actually
fine.
bite him.
Well, schematics, tomato. I suppose if it will hurt so much, I shall not injure a living creature while you watch.
She
You
just,
just-
she just rolls her eyes and walks away, or flies away.
The
Just
very,
dangles.
very literal interpretation.
He just dangles his rapier to get the remains off, like,
Shit. Fuck. Sticky shit.
and just keep following.
Rama!
You guys following him, I presume?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He leads you along, and you all make your way from here at the big top. You just kind of go shmeep around the corner. Then we got two
I was wondering if we were going to see this place.
here. And he leads you guys to this circle of wagons. Leads you into the clearing, and leaning against the most ostentatious wagon of the group is an aging clown with a painted grin. He is puffing on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, completely ignoring the clown, moves past him and opens the door to the wagon, ushering you inside. And you recognize one of the elves inside as the ringmaster that was just at the big top. And he grins from ear to ear and welcomes you all into the wagon that absolutely fits all of you. And he says, "Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all in person. I am Mr. Light. This is my associate, Mr. Witch." And he gestures across to him to the more stocky elf who is lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods and kind of tips his top hat. Then Mr. Light points to his ornate scepter. "This here is the Witchlight vein," he explains. It picks up every nuance of emotion in the carnival. As he speaks, the vein is pulsing warmly. "I must say, the carnival's mood has been positively radiant. It's all thanks to the cheer and joy you've brought to our fairgrounds. For that, you have our deepest gratitude."
That we brought?
"Your joy brings everyone joy. And I've heard that you accomplished a thing or two. Everybody loves a bit of a marriage proposal, don't you think?" The two elves sort of exchange looks, and the more vibrantly dressed one kind of gives you like a soft grin. And he says, "You know, there's familiar about you all. I've maybe seen you before." "Ah, yes. I believe you visited our carnival when you were children, didn't you? The opposite.
Yes.
The opposite elf nods in agreement as though he recognizing each of you. Eyes narrowing as he sort of takes you all in. He's a elf of fewer words as the vibrantly dressed elf continues. Indeed, it's been quite some time, but the faces of our visitors leave an impression. Oh, but back to our fair carnival after all these years. Aside from its native delight and wonder, of course.
Anybody want to go first?
I mean, I don't think there's much besides its native delight and wonder that brought me back, but that's enough.
You do not find our carnival to be delightful and wonderful?
Oh no, I do. That's what I'm saying. That's it. I don't have any other motives. I just like your carnival a whole lot.
Well, we so seldom see our carnival goers contribute quite as much as you all have. If you insist, is there anything that we can do to make your stay more pleasant?
Could I have a vial?
A vial, you say?
Yes, a vial.
I don't see why not.
Greatness.
Mr. Witch, the strong but silent elf, will fish around in a stack for a few moments and then pull out 2 empty glass vials and hand them over.
And he's gonna hand him 2 coins, because charity is not a thing in his eyes. Not real.
He accepts them with a wink and then slips them into his pocket.
I
It's
just had
disappeared. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
a few questions about some things that we've heard about here.
Very well.
Firstly, we heard that there's this kinku that's been causing problems.
Yes. When you ask about the kinku, Mr. Light's expression turns a bit more serious than it was previously. Yes, we've heard of this Kenku. Kettle Steam is a disgruntled guest and troublemaker. Her Fey page of domain of Prismere. Zabilna is also the patron of the Witchlight Carnival, but we haven't had contact with her for some time. Her absence is troubling, but we manage the best we can in her stead. None of us are really sure exactly why Kettle Steam is making such a fuss. But if she is to interrupt your fun at the carnival, please do. Be sure to tell someone.
So she's from the Fae Wild. Is that what you're saying?
At one time or another?
I'm not familiar with Prismere or Zybilna, but it's been a while since I've been back home. The other thing is, do you think she was responsible for what happened at the tent?
Oh, yes, we've determined what went wrong there. Regrettable as it was, that hand has been let go, as it were. Not to worry, and apologies for any interruption to your festivities, but I do appreciate the assistance that you've rendered.
Okay. The other question I had was, we met Candlefoot at the Hall of Illusions, or whatever it was called, and something seemed to be wrong with him. I was hoping you might have some insight into that, so that maybe I could help him and cheer him up a little bit.
I don't exactly know what you mean. He's always a little dreary. It's part of his appeal.
If you say so. He didn't seem like he could talk.
He has has gone remarkably mute recently, but, well, I assumed that it was some new act of his, especially when things went sour between him and our wonderful mermaid, Palasha.
Oh. Was he romantically involved with her?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but they did certainly spend quite a bit of time together. Up until recently, that is.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, that's all I really wanted to know. Anybody else want to say anything?
They look at each of you with anticipation and friendly excitement.
Do you have some alchemical festivities?
I suppose. I don't exactly know what you mean by that.
Well, you see, I'm a connoisseur of the alchemical. I was curious if you had some toys or elements for me to play with. Any special festivities around here that I could itch my interest or satisfy it?
If you're looking for something satisfying, we do have an eating contest over in the feasting orchard. Fairy cake, delicious. You can't get it anywhere else as good as it is here.
He'll just narrow his eyes and
Um,
lose interest.
question. I don't really recall what he opened up with because I was so distracted by Meadow's anger with Malik. What are they wanting from us?
They wanted to know what you wanted from them.
Oh.
They think that you guys are not suspicious, but they got the impression that you weren't the average carnival goers with the ease in which you put the animal, risk down. So they were inviting you as sort of like a VIP sort of deal.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to hog the mic, guys. Ruben, Silva, anybody?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put you out or nothing. So if you don't need us for nothing else, I think maybe that food sounds good right now. I could go for some grub, but I mean, I don't need anything. Appreciate you meeting us. That's awfully kind of you. I love your carnival. That's it.
One thing is, last time I was here, something happened, and I don't know how to explain this. You see, I am at least I was quite adept at, direction and tracking, animal handling, as you saw. But now it seems like I just can't find my way around anymore. I get lost all the time. Can you help me with that? To make up for all the good we've done here today?
The two elves exchange looks again, and Mr. Light kind of shakes his head slowly. We deeply regret your losses, but I must make it clear that we are not responsible for those disappearances. Forces are at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. The other elf nods and says, "The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone."
When you say the other side, do you mean, you said your patron was Zybilna from the Feywild. Does that mean you somewhere in the Feywild? we could find a way to fix me?
As much as we would like to help, there are certain complexities involved. Yes, the workings of the carnival in the realms beyond are intricate and really not easily explained. But we assure you, it is not within our power to meddle with these affairs. The forces at play are ancient and beyond even our understanding.
I see. I was really hoping that you had some way for me to get back home.
They sort of look between each other again, and this time the look that passes is not one that you can easily pin down. And Mr. Witch pulls out a watch from his pocket, takes a look at it, and then gives a nod to Burley, who's still standing just outside. And says, "Well, it has been great to meet all of you. If you have nothing else, we need to start preparing for the crowning of the Witchlight monarch. Don't forget to stop by the big top again, just before dawn for the crowning."
Well, if you can't give us our memories back, could you perhaps reward us in something more material? Like gold, maybe?
You already got a vial. Shut up, Malik.
Hey,
Gold.
look,
For what?
I'm just looking at...
For what
Well,
would we pay you gold?
for these small favors you've mentioned, along with maybe stopping your more prevalent issue with this Kenku. You see, I have some experience with their kind. I could help you find them.
And he gets a bit excited.
I have a hard bargain. Do you want to make a persuasion roll?
Okay. Not very persuasive. Just really freaky.
Meadow just up and leaves the thing because she just can't deal with Malik.
There's unfortunately no scary skill.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, wow. 16. Wow.
Intimidation.
But yeah, you do pretty well. And from within his jacket, he pulls out a single ticket and hands it over. "This is what I can do for you. A ticket on me."
Just takes it and is a bit deflated.
Okay, I guess.
Enjoy your time at the Witchlight Carnival. Stay out of trouble now.
Right.
Just looks a bit disappointed. Oh well, nap time.
Meadow smacks him with her wing on the way when he passes near.
You should really watch where you swing those things.
Took an attack of opportunity.
She's really clumsy today. Calling me.
Burley leads you guys out, but as you guys are approaching the exit to the staff area, he stops and pulls off his helmet again, and his face is very worried. And he says, "Bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. People and things have been going missing. My bosses, they know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. You saw right through them. Witch and Light, they're good guys, but you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans."
What's going on with Candlefoot? Do you know anything about that?
Him and Palasha the mermaid, they had a thing of some sort, but Palasha got upset that Candlefoot ran away, and Candlefoot ran away because he couldn't propose, and it's been a whole thing. I'm not really sure what to do about it.
When did he lose his voice?
You talked about leverage. What kind of leverage?
Well, listen, I don't usually go in for this kind of thing, but desperate times, right? If you want the answers you're looking for, you might need to purloin Mr. Witch's Witchlight watch. Without it, the carnival can't stay on schedule. He kind of looks from left to right to make sure that there's nobody around. And he lowers his voice further and says, "If you get the watch, you could swipe it right off of him during the crowning of the Witchlight monarch. I don't condone theft, but if you give the watch back after, it's not really stealing, right?"
I see. Okay.
Right.
I have a plan for that, guys, if it comes to it, but let's just continue on with the carnival for now and just keep an eye out on weird stuff.
So, Burley, before we go, do you know what happened to Candlefoot's voice?
I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to guess, I'd bet it had something to do with that damn Kenku.
Okay.
If you might do something to help him out, you know, Candlefoot might come and help in handy and be able to help you with this whole heist we have planned.
Do you know where the Kenku was seen last?
She's seen all over. Hard
Okay.
to pin her down, and no one's really seen her clearly.
I see. All right. We'll just have to keep an eye out, I guess.
I'll help where I can, but Witch and Light can't know I'm involved, alright? It cost me my job and my home, and remember, I'll see no harm come to them. They might be flawed, but without them, the carnival will fall apart.
No, I
The material
understand.
plane and all the other world will lose out on the joy that the carnival has to offer.
No, I understand. You kind of remind me of a friend I used to know. It was nice meeting you.
You too. And if I can do anything to help you guys, you let me know. If you want some tips, I recommend you take some time to make nice with Palasha and help out Candlefoot, and you might even see if Durlagron will help you out as well over at the Lost Property.
Oh. That's a good idea. We should go there too. Do you guys want to go there next?
Yeah. I
Sure.
mean, if we all lost something, maybe the lost property is the way to look for it. Even if it isn't something tangible. I mean, this is a magical place, right?
Yeah.
Place for magical things.
Guess we're going to Lost Property.
Which is where?
Here.
Hey, is that our friends?
And I think that is where we will end for tonight.
What friends?
Okay.
What did you mean by our friends?
Oh,
It is
I
not
thought those were our
friends.
halflings. No, those are children.
Those are children.
Those ones are actually for really real
Ooh.
children.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Did I put in the warnings child death? No, I'm just kidding. They probably won't die.
yeah,
Aw.
probably.
They're just playing with the big kitty.
Big kitty.
He's so cute.
Look at his wings.
See? Is that a scar on his face?
That way.
Ugh, I wish we didn't have to end. I'm having
Oh,
fun.
yeah. It's like claw
It's
marks.
gotta stop somewhere, guys. It's gotta stop somewhere, but that means it'll be way more exciting and anticipatory for next week when you get to play with the big kitty in a costume.
1 week of wait. Oh, the
2
misery.
weeks. 2 weeks.
2
Oh.
weeks of wait.
2 weeks of misery.
Wait, why are we
Oh,
waiting 2
me, oh
weeks?
my.
4th of July.
Because next Thursday's the 4th.
Oh,
That is
dang.
Damn you Americans.
Maybe we should just plan for Friday. Friday.
I'm not opposed to it. If you guys want to try that out, we can do that. I don't think I have anything going on.
I'll be out of town for the 4th, so I will not be able to make it.
Dang it. Okay.
Well, then
fine.
it sounds like we just skip a week, my friends.
Okay.
Oh, the misery.
But we will return in 2 weeks,
Well,
See you guys in
and
2
we
weeks.
will have lots of fun.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll see you
Thank
guys
you,
then.
Grim.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you
Thank you,
guys.
Grim.
Great.
Thank you,
session. I
everyone
hope
else.
everybody had fun.
Bye.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone.
Woo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Off to
Bye.
check out how the debate went.
There you go.